The Brutalist had released in theaters since last week, and watching it for the first time was a good experience for me. I didn't go to a regular AMC or United Arts Theater. Instead, I went to a local Philadelphia film center that showed a 35mm screening of The Brutalist. So the movie is about this Hungarian Jewish man named Laszlo Tov, played by Adrian Brody, who's an architect that escaped the Holocaust and immigrated to America. This is his second chance to get to his dream, to use his architect skills to construct buildings in the United States, and bringing his wife Elizabeth, who's played by Felicity Jones, and his niece Sophia. Laszlo meets Harrison Lee Van, played by Guy Pearce, and the rest of the Van family to build a community center in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. This was an opportunity for Laszlo to not only make money, but to finally construct and make something that he will be remembered by in the future. But the turmoil, tension, and the greed that the American culture has will eventually affect Laszlo and his family. Now, let me be completely honest. I came into this movie thinking it would be overhyped because of how much buzz it's getting. Critics comparing it to The Godfather. Not seeing a movie that's been hyped throughout 2024, now released this year. And not to mention, this movie is 3 hours and 35 minutes. It has an intermission. If it don't have superheroes or a movie directed by James Cameron, it's a pretty hard sell to audiences to see this type of movie in 2025. Having said all that, I thought The Brutalist was amazing. And on a technical level, 10 out of 10. Everything was in sync with the story that was presented by Bradley Colbert, who's the director of The Brutalist. The visuals were on point. The music represented the optimism that Laszlo had coming to America. And the acting, especially from Adrian Brody, deserved high praise that it's getting during the awards season. Everything was perfect, but for the past few days, I felt like I missed something from the movie. I understand that The Brutalist is an American tale, but we have seen this type of story before with The Godfather showing the American experience and other movies that follow through that story. So after looking at a few analysis online and discussions I had with my film bros, I decided that The Brutalist is not just an American tale, but a deconstruction of the American tale. In my opinion, The Brutalist can be viewed in 3 different ways, yet concluded to the same theme of the movie. The first way to look at The Brutalist is that it's just an American tale, which an immigrant is coming to America believing in having an opportunity to make a name for themselves and to get into a better situation, but also realizing that the price is the culture taking advantage of their talents. Second is an individual living a dream, gets an opportunity in the company, but recognizes the price of being a part of the company. Third is the old ways of dreaming or creating an art that used to be special, but later on is going to be outdated, and we need to critique what was construction and how we're going to make it better and different. These 3 scenarios all lead to the meaning of The Brutalist, which is embracing critique of material and functionality. Also, brutalism is known for being raw textured with rough scars, aging, and flawed as the building gets older. I finally understood what I believe I missed with The Brutalist is that the movie is a critique on all the American tales that came before. We see plenty of the main characters being in the United States, building from the ground up. You would think people get tired of them type of movies. Mostly all those type of movies get high praise. All The Brutalist trailer is just great shots with quotes from the movie critics that love the film. So is it that easy to make this American tale over and over again with all this high level shots, music, and acting? I wish I can ask Colbert if The Brutalist is just a straightforward American tale or a deconstruction of the same story we've seen over and over again in the existence of Hollywood. We get tired of westerns, superhero movies, comedies, horror, and any other genre, but this type of movie is never questioned. Again, The Brutalist is an achievement because of all the things that should make a film: acting, music, and the look. But what I want to ask Colbert and anybody that's listening to this video, is The Brutalist more than just an American tale?